Hey, this is John back at you at his Rockwood Signature Ultralight camper. Like I said, I might be reviewing multiple different products from different places that I buy because I'm not sponsored. And I'm just going to give you my honest reviews and everything of them and product build and whatnot. If I feel that they're worth the money or if I feel that you should keep on looking. But remind you, this is my opinion. Everyone has a different opinion. And I respect that. I'm going to be installing that lock from the previous video. And yes, I got 4 key fobs because I did my front one already. And it's programmed and everything. And I'll show you that they both actually work and whatnot. I did before doing this video because I wanted to make sure everything was working correctly with one before I even bothered trying to do the other. And this is the lock that we're going to be changing today. It's your common lock. Almost everyone has the same keys on their campers nowadays because of it. So we're going to change this to make it a little bit more safer. So the first thing I'm going to do is come over here and just lock my door open so the wind ain't blowing it on me. I'm going to kind of cheat today because I'm going to use my drill. Yes, I did give you a screwdriver to use with it, but as you can see, I don't know how long the weather's going to cooperate with me. So first, we're going to start with, we're supposed to be 4 screws, but there's a screw missing evidently. But we're going to remove them. Bear with me with this camera footage. It's probably going to fall right out, honestly. Don't mind me, I gotta grab this because here again, I ain't got a cameraman, so here's the bottom removed. That's what you're seeing once you remove it. Now I gotta remove these 2 screws, so then I'm able to remove the outer door latching mechanism. I am not an RV tech, certified RV tech. I am a state and ASC certified mechanic. So I already have somewhat of an understanding of a lot of the stuff on the RVs because they're pretty similar. They all fall hand in hand at the end of the day. So here, come over here. You're just going to pull out the handle a little bit on an angle and just slip her out. Now, because of the handle difference in sizes, as you can tell, in the way this is how that one circles around and this one stays square, you're going to want to kind of clean up your old surface. Otherwise, you'll have a messy look. I normally prefer to use Zap Heavy Duty Citrus Degreaser and Cleaner because it cleans it up real good. As you can see, I'll show you the before. And bear with me here. Yes, you might be thinking, oh man, you're putting orange on your camper. But, as you can tell, cleans it up real good. Which makes it good for a sealant surface. Now, I'm going to disassemble this unit because it does come in 2 halves. And we ain't going to use these screws. It comes with longer screws, so I'm going to utilize those. That's what I'd recommend depending on the thickness of your wall. And it's the same method. You're removing 4 screws. But here's the caveat. Once you lift that up, you got your wires right there, and then you gotta make sure that that lines up perfectly because it's on an angle. That's how you pull that out. You just grab it firmly and you give it a tug, and then that separates. Now we're gonna want to grab this. Sorry for the video quality, people. I'm trying to do this on my own without nothing but me holding it. So it's just it sitting in there right now. I ain't got no screws in it. I'm gonna come over here. Where did I set them? Like I said, I keep my footages all raw for the most part. Oh, there they are. Over here. Along with the 4 longer screws and the plate. I'd rather you see an honest video than a dishonest video and being misled. Or come over here. Let's see. I'm just turning in with my hand just to start it. I had to pull on that little guy right there while I held onto the handle because it's only one person doing it. So it's easier if you're trying to do a video, if you have someone holding it, or if you have a stand. I thought about it afterwards. I could have probably pulled out my projector stand. It has a foam mount. And I'm leaving them all loose for now, as you can see. So this way, as I install it, okay, we're gonna grab this guy, and this is where it gets to be a challenge because you have to line that up after you plug that in, and then you gotta make sure that this mechanism right here that my finger's tapping on actually goes on this side right here. Otherwise, it will not allow your door to open from the inside. And you could damage the mechanism possibly from improper installation. And we're not about that. So, at this point, again, I am sorry for this angle. At this point, I'm going to plug that in like that. And I am going to line the lock mechanism. See what I mean? How the orange has to line up. I'll line that up. And at the same time, I'm holding the phone and holding that. I'm going to reach around inside my camper and get one screw to start. Sorry, found out the other one I installed. At least if you get one screw started, you ain't got to worry about it. See? One screw started. It's just pretty much lined up now. But one screw started, it makes it easier to go through. And just start putting in your screws one by one. Yeah, this didn't give me a brand name because, like I said again, I bought it off. I brought it off eBay. And they had deals if you bought multiple. I ain't gonna list pricings or anything because pricings do change on items. It ain't my product. Yeah, see? I goofed up. See how that wouldn't work? Goes to show you, everyone's human and can make a mistake. I'm gonna set you down for a minute and then I'm gonna come right back to you. Bear with me. Boom. Okay, I'm sorry about that, people. I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible because I know once they get too long, so I'm one of those people that like to watch a lot of YouTube videos myself, and there's some of them that when they go too long, you just turn them off for another time. Alright, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get all my screws installed. And now, just doing that to make sure she's smooth. And now, technically, she's installed. But since she don't want to go too deep, I got the shallow one, so it ain't gonna hurt it. Put the shallower ones where I put the shallower ones, I guess. But they do give you a decent kit. It does come in saying that it's, and it does come in from China and whatnot. And I actually give them credit because the product they give you is actually pretty decent. Normally you would think nowadays with how bad things has gotten from there for product wise that they'd be horrible, but certain products evidently they are showing us wrong. I guess this door might be a little thinner than my other door because I was able to put the factory screws back in, the ones that they had in it, the shorter ones. And as you can tell, that has a flush mount to it. And I'll show you a better angle here in a minute. Okay, now, the next part. Once it's installed, you're going to remove said cover. And this is that little screwdriver I told you about that it comes with. Okay. We're going to set that right there. Slide said cover open. There's where your batteries go. They provide the 4 batteries, as I showed in the previous video. Yeah, this is going to be a longer video than what I expected, people. And I'm kind of sorry about that. This would have been shorter if I had said hand. But we'll get her done. Don't mind me. I'm just kind of utilizing both hands. That's why you're looking up into the sky and off to the side. And that beeping you heard was it getting connection because all the batteries are in. Okay. Now I'm putting the cover on. It just slips right back in, like so. Okay. Then we're gonna grab the tiniest screw ever. And you want to be careful when installing this because it's so long and it's going to be an easy item to lose if you drop it. So here, you just got to screw that back in, snug her up. Don't worry about over tightening her because you will probably strip out the head. And now it is installed. Now, to set up the key fobs, you turn her on, and now that it's on, grab that little screwdriver that they gave you, and you're gonna grab your key fobs. You're gonna do one at a time. What you're gonna do here, let's see if I can utilize this. Trying to MIG shift this somehow. Oh, that would be nice right there. There we go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in here. It says fob learn. You're gonna press it. Oh, I guess I gotta use the smaller one. Right there. Once you hear that beep, you're gonna hit lock. Hold. Then it's gonna operate. Now your fob is programmed. And you're gonna do that with each fob you have. I got 4 of them. So I'm gonna do it again. That one's done. That one's programmed. And I got one more. And what's nice about having all these extras is if you got other people around with you and you don't want to give them your passcode, you can hand them a key fob with the keys, because if your battery dies, you still want to be able to get in. And they'll be able to access your camper to use the restroom and whatnot while you're on. And you ain't got to give them your password. And what's nice about this is, say you want to go swimming. Alright, you're going out swimming. Well, what's one issue you run into? I don't want to lose my keys to my camper because then I can't get in. Or, okay, I'm going to go swimming, but I don't really want to carry anything with me but my towel and that. And I don't want to have to take that with me, and I want to be able to lock everything up and be able to access it. Well, you can do that with this. Like I said, the only downfall about this one, and I will show you that it all works. So, I'm going to take you back off the lock. Close that door. So, on here, try to get your own view. We're going to press lock, which is the bottom. As you can see, it came out. Top one is unlock. I'm going to press it and unlock. So the fob has been successfully programmed. I am not going to program it with my numbers, but I will show you that this part does work with the COM. And what they normally give you is the basic is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you hit lock, and as you can see, it operates. Then you're gonna press 1, 2, 3, 4 again, like I showed you, unlock, and it'll retract. You can change it, and how you change it is you press and hold the 8 down. Actually, I'll just do this right here. Let me make sure the door is unlocked. Not wrong key. I got 2 different key locks, which is nice. So they ain't keyed the same. Alright, so to do this, we're going to press lock. And we're going to let lock. Okay. We're going to hold that, the 8, press that, release them. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, lock. Then we have to have it unlocked first. So we're gonna hold the 8 down, press, release, 1, 2, 3, 4, lock. Then we're gonna, it took too long. So you kinda gotta do this quick. This is fun. I'm sorry, people. Press and hold the 8. Then press that. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, lock. Now you're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, lock. Now the new COM should be 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can hear it unlock. And that's how you set it. Alright, thank you for your time, speed, and hope to get a whole bunch of viewers, because this is my second run at it, and I'm going to try to do the best I can. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.